Hello everybody, this is me, Alquan. And I want to talk about a rapper who is named DMX. Earl Simmons, known professionally as DMX, was an American rapper and actor. The recipient of various accolades, he won an American Music Award, a Billboard Music Award, and was nominated for 6 Grammy Awards. Regarded as an influential figure in the late 1990s and one of the greats of hip-hop, his music is characterized by his aggressive rapping style with lyrical content varying from hardcore themes to prayers. His violent lyricism helped popularize the honorcore genre. DMX began rapping in the early 1990s. It's Dark and Hell is Hot, which was met with the critical and commercial success, selling 251,000 copies in its first week and spawning the Billboard Hot 100 Top 20 single. Rough Riders Anthem, his second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, was followed by his third, and then there was X, which became his best-selling release and was supported by his second top 40 single, Party Up in Here. The Great Depression was followed by his fifth Grand Champ, which was led by the single Where the Hood At. DMX acted in commercially successful films such as Belly, 1998, alongside rapper Nas, Romeo Must Die, and Cradle 2, The Grave, alongside Jet Li, and Exit Wounds, alongside Steven Seagal. In 2006, he starred in the reality television series DMX, Soul of Man, which was primarily aired on the Bet Cable television network. In 2003, he published a book of his memoirs titled EARL, the autobiography of DMX. Earl Simmons was born on December 18, 1970 in Mount Vernon, New York. He was the son of 19-year-old Arnett Simmons and 18-year-old Joe Barker. Simmons was the middle child of the family. His mother had given birth to a daughter, Bonita, 2 years prior, and later gave birth to a second daughter, Celia, and 2 stillborn sons. His father, Barker, painted watercolor paintings of street scenes to sell at local fairs, having moved to Philadelphia to fulfill his career. In his childhood years, Simmons first suffered from physical violence at the hands of his mother and was diagnosed with bronchial asthma. He was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. He dissociated himself from the spirituality after he was injured in an accident by a driver. After suffering from his mother's abuse, he was expelled from a middle school at the age of 10, having been sent to a group home. He then returned to Yonkers at 15 years of age, sleeping in empty storage bins and befriending stray dogs. Due to poor grades at Yonkers Middle High School, Simmons was unable to finish his track and field team schedule. They would do small shows together where Ron would perform as a rapper and DMX would beatbox and provide albums. After some time, he realized Ron was becoming more prominent on the scene, so he decided to start rapping himself under the name DMX. Inspired by the Oberheim DMX drum machine, he made it an initialism for Divine Master of the Unknown and later Darkman X. After serving a 2-year prison sentence, he began writing his own lyrics and performing at the local recreation center for younger children. In 1988, while in prison for carjacking, he began dedicating more of his free time to writing lyrics and battling other inmates. In 2009, DMX claimed he would pursue preaching in Jersey City, New Jersey, as well as continue to produce music. He completed a gospel music album prior to his incarceration. According to MTV, he had semi-retired to study Bible to give messages behind the pulpit. He stated that he has been working non-stop every day on his 7th album, which was titled Undisputed. A video for a new track titled Last Hope was released via the internet on September the 24th, 2011, and was later included on the Way In EP released digitally on May the 5th, 2012. In late February 2012, 7 Arts Pictures acquired the catalog of DMX music and signed DMX to a 2-album deal. During a performance at New York's Santos Party House on December the 25th, 2011, DMX stated that the new album would be titled Undisputed and would be released on March the 26th, 2012. In 2013, DMX announced he had begun working on his 8th studio album, He collaborated with producer Swizz Beatz and Dame Grease. In December, after regaining his passport, he embarked on a world tour with performances in Bulgaria and Kosovo. On January the 7th, 2015, Seven Arts Music announced that DMX would be releasing Redemption of the Beast of the following week. However, close personal friend and recurring collaborator Swizz Beatz and DMX's management confirmed that this was false. On January the 13th, 2015, Seven Arts Music released Redemption of the Beast without acquiring a legal artist contract. On January the 15th, 2015, it was announced by DMX's brother, Montana, that DMX was no longer signed to Seven Arts Music and that they would be taking legal action against Seven Arts Music for unauthorized release of Redemption of the Beast. On June the 28th, 2016, DMX released a new song titled Blood Red and produced by Divine Bars. On January the 11th, 2017, DMX released a new song produced by Swizz Beatz titled Bane Is Back. On September the 20th, 2019, DMX signed a new record deal with DEF Jam Recordings, reuniting with the label for the first time since his 2003 album Grand Champ. He joined fellow label mate LL Cool J in a reunion with the label. Simmons claimed he became addicted to crack cocaine since he was 14 years old after Reddy Ron tricked him into smoking a marijuana cigarette laced with the drug. He was resuscitated by first responders and given Narcan, an opioid reversal drug. He responded quickly and became semi-conscious. Simmons was subsequently rushed to the hospital. A witness said he ingested a powdered substance before collapsing, but police found no legal substances on the property. Simmons stated that it was from an asthma attack on April 2nd, 2021. At approximately 11 p.m., Simmons was rushed to the Plains Hospital, where he was reported to be in critical condition following a heart attack at his home, possibly resulting from a drug overdose. Simmons suffered cerebral hypoxia as paramedics attempt to resuscitate him for 30 minutes, which means they try to save him. The next day, his attorney, Murray Richmond, confirmed Simmons was on life support. Simmons was comatose and that he was set to undergo tests to determine his brain's functionality, and family will determine what's best for him from there. On the morning of April the 9th, 2021, Simmons lost functionality in multiple essential organs, reportedly over his kidneys, liver, and lungs, and was pronounced dead at the age of 50 years old. It was revealed on July the 8th by Westchester County Medical Examiner's Office that Simmons' official cause of death was a heart attack. DMX's funeral took place in Brooklyn, New York, at the Christian Cultural Center on April the 25th, 2021. It was live streamed on BET Network and its YouTube channel. It lasted around 5 hours to a limited capacity of 2,000 people. DMX's casket was in the color red and featured the word faith in large printing. With the exception of Alicia Keys, Nas, and Lil Kim, they all gave speeches. DMX had a significant impact on hip-hop music and is considered a legend in the genre. He is credited for having defined 2000s rap and for being among the most prolific rappers of his era. This is a sad moment to hear that DMX has passed. He's been passed since 4 years now. May he rest in peace. He will never be forgotten. This is me, Alquan, and I hope you learned a lot about this stuff. This is me, Alquan, and I will see you at the next episode. Hello, everyone. This is me, Alquan. And if you like this video, I want you to go like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, keep learning and you will know a lot.